Hey guys, this is Adonis with Add In Adventures, and today we're going to give you a sneak peek into Coach Justin's lesson on volleys. You either love him or hate him, we're going to show you how to get better control on him. But before we jump in, you know the drill, like and subscribe so you can get up-to-date tennis content from us, Add In Adventures.
Anytime I start working with a new client, a couple things that I always test out for this. I look at their split step timing, I look at how well they're keeping their elbows away from their body, and then how well they are looking at that ball. We're gonna be looking at control, just really feeling like we can connect better on our volleys and put the ball where we expect it to go. We have two basic kind of motions when we're talking about the volley pathway. The pathway here is either what we call a cross-body motion, or hopefully what we're gonna be working on today is a same body motion, which means that my racket and the action all the way past the point of contact stays to the same side as long as possible. If I'm trying to hit this ball towards Jeff, if I do a cross-body motion, how long is my racket actually pointing towards Jeff? Not a lot of time, right? So how likely is my ball actually gonna go that direction? Not a lot. Versus if I can move out of the way and keep that racket on the same side of the body here, my racket is pointing towards him for a longer amount of time. I want to try to keep the racket here on the same side of my body as much as possible and just point it where I want that ball to go. I'm moving to the side here so that way I can keep the racket on the same side of my body as much as possible. Same thing here, if I'm going backhand, good. Same side, I'm moving same side. Whew. I win. Same exact kind of theory though, guys, when you're over on that side. Still the same concept. Don't hit right in front of you. Move to the side, turn your shoulders here so your racket is guiding that ball more towards your target. Nice, again, to the side. Good. To the side. No, that's too much in front of you. Yeah, so move out of the way. Come on. Too much wrist, too much wrist. Simpler hands. There you go, Alex. Same side. Same side. Good. Good. Same side. If my foot goes slow and my hand goes fast, I'm more likely to do what? Swing across. So if I don't move my feet enough to keep it on the same side, my hand's most likely gonna over-adjust and start swinging across. I'm also more likely to pop that ball up. So hopefully I'm matching the feet here with the hands to help keep it on the same side as long as possible. You need to make sure that you're turning your shoulders across a little bit more on that backhand because your shoulders stay a little bit more like semi-open. So that's why your hand very easily drifts across. It wants to go cross body. So if I can turn my shoulders here a little bit more, then it's a little bit easier to carry through the contact. So you got this low ball here. When you step here, a lot of times your hand is starting to come out in front. A lot of times it's just your wrist, it's just your forearm pushing. Yeah, so like like you can feel, ready? Push right here. Push, 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 push. That's where you can start feeling your core engage, you can start feeling your shoulders engage. So I'm moving to catch it almost between my feet here instead of out in front of me. Yeah. Do I want my body? On the flip side of it, we haven't talked enough about when the other team is playing aggressive against us. When you have another team that's moving too forward here and you're in a bad position to hit, force them to hit. Don't go for the winner. So like if Ozzy and I are partners, we've got 4 volleys here, right? Forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand. You can technically say body 2, but let's just keep it at those 4 today. And the concept here is, out of our 4 volleys, which one is the weakest? Not always backhand, but you gotta think very quickly and say, hey, you know what, if I'm gonna pop it up and they're gonna get to hit, I'd much rather have them hit a high backhand volley than a high forehand volley. Secondly, this just goes down to the split step timing. You gotta remember, like if they're stepping into the court, right, you have even less time. So you guys should be splitting before their contact. You should be splitting as they're starting their swing path. You guys are splitting on their contact, right, and the ball's almost passing you before you even get your feet down on the ground.
That's it for our volley lesson. If you want more tennis content, remember to hit that notification button and check us out at addinadventures.com.